Bonjour, mesdames et messieurs. My name's Joy Howard. I'm the newest member of the back market team. And sometimes when introducing myself, I like to joke that I build the brands that other brands want to be. I was the first head of marketing at Patagonia. I also led marketing for Converse All-Star. Some people call them Chuck Taylors, a very iconic youth culture brand. And after that, I went into technology as the chief marketing officer for Sonos and then for Lyft. Since moving to Paris in 2021, I started my own company under the auspices of La French Tech. Some of you may have heard of La French Tech. And after selling it earlier this year, I contemplated what might be next for me, and I discovered Back Market. I was immediately captivated by the power of its mission, by the talent of its team, and by the tremendous opportunity ahead of us. For the past 10 years, Back Market has succeeded in getting consumers, getting people, getting citizens excited about refurbished tech. But now it's time to take it to the next level. It's time because brands don't shape culture, culture shapes brands. And the most successful brands understand when those cultural winds shift. Today, we're all tired of hearing about disruption. The only disruption worth pursuing now is for the planet, and that's exactly what Back Market is about. True disruption isn't about being the newest or the fastest. It's not about speeds and feeds. It's about making quality accessible to everyone. Consumers today want to spend less on what they need so they can spend more on what they want. They're open to choosing frugality, not as a path to deprivation, but as a path to liberation. And so with that in mind, I'm very excited to share our new global marketing campaign. Every year, they introduce us to yet another phone, but not just any phone. It's the best. It's the most innovative. It's the most important smartphone created in the history of the world. Just last week, we saw numerous Apple executives proclaim that the iPhone 16 was the beginning of an exciting new era, and that the new device raises the bar for what an iPhone can do. But let's be honest, everyone knows we hit peak innovation years ago. So, the real question is, do you actually need the newest new thing? And that's where the opportunity for Back Market comes in. We're here to show consumers that there's a better way, a way that puts choice back in their hands, that fits their actual needs, and brings back the magic of better days. Year after year, big tech companies are pleading with you to get their latest smartphone, tablet, watch, or laptop. And we get it. It's tempting. But how much of that new tech do we actually use? Much of it goes untouched. And that's why today we're excited to do something different. We're launching a new campaign that asks you to consider something. What if for everything that you do with your tech, downgrading to the previous models is just as good as new? When you factor in the price, the environmental impact, and the quality of refurbished, it might be even better. So starting today, we're going to urge consumers around the world to do something different. Not upgrade again, but downgrade now. Or, as we like to say around the globe, flambant vieux, Desaktualitate, Gun dir ein Downgrade, Mohitotso sind Takashi. Throughout this campaign, we're going to show consumers something we think makes a lot of sense. Those older smartphone models, they're just as good as the newest version for doing what you actually do every day. Think about it. Taking photos, texting your friends, listening to your favorite music, for you journalists here, recording an interview, or even scrolling through your social media feed. All your daily smartphone habits work just as well, if not better, on older models. And here's the kicker, at just a fraction of the price and a fraction of the environmental impact. Because when it comes down to it, why pay more for features you don't need? Why let big tech decide how much you spend? This is the message that we're bringing with Downgrade Now. It's time to think what you really need and what your tech is truly worth. Now, Leo, let's talk about the things we all love. Have you ever noticed how with every new product launch, big tech always seems to take away something that you like? And they usually call it innovation. Let's be honest. We all figured out a long time ago that innovation is often just another name for engineered obsolescence. It's often just another name for dictating your needs rather than serving your needs. So, with our Downgrade Now campaign, we're going to shine a light on those things that we miss, all those little things that we miss. Headphone jacks, connection ports, home buttons, and all those little features that have disappeared from the latest models. We're here to celebrate those features and remind everyone why they were so great to begin with. After all, progress shouldn't mean giving up the things that we love. Smaller phones. Phones with plenty of life left in them. Phones that are flambant vieux. And now, let's talk about another way we're celebrating the power of slightly older tech in our lives. It's not just about functionality. It's about the emotional connections we formed over the years. The click of those buttons we used to press, the snap of those flip phones we left to shut, and all the little moments that have stayed with us. To bring this idea to life, we needed a creative partner who could take this tech and transform it into something with spirit and with style. And that's why I'm delighted to announce that we've partnered with the incredibly talented Gabois. Gabois' work captures the surreal and beautiful qualities in everyday objects. I was captivated by how she turns the mundane into art with humor and irony that uniquely highlights the absurdity of technology. Today, we're very fortunate to have her here in Paris to give you an exclusive sneak preview of what she'll be creating for us this fall. So please join me in welcoming Gabois.
Thank you for that beautiful intro, Joy. I am very, very happy to be here today to not only learn about, but celebrate all of these wonderful initiatives that are going to roll out throughout the year with Back Market. So thank you again for having me. I am also beyond honored to be a part of one of those really unique marketing initiatives. And yeah, let me start by introducing myself. My name is Gabois. I am a multidisciplinary artist based in Montreal, Canada. I also run a design studio where our work spans from everything from creative direction to art installations to production design and beyond. Over the last 8 years, we've had the chance to partner with a lot of different brands, including Balenciaga, Nike, Squarespace, and La Samaritaine here in Paris. Technology here, as you can see in some of my previous works, has always been a key theme and element of inspiration in my work. I've always been really fascinated by the dichotomies that are present in tech design. So whether that's aesthetics versus function, or how we can be simultaneously drawn to futuristic and nostalgic elements within one visual identity. So that's really that tension that has always cultivated that passion for tech in me. This year, I am absolutely thrilled to be partnering with Back Market on a limited edition capsule collection of collectibles for both the wardrobe and the home. And all of those designs are crafted from discarded tech pieces. This partnership also feels incredibly aligned with my personal values when it comes to sustainability and making the most of things we already have. And Back Market's commitment to reducing e-waste and really focusing on the reuse of tech is something that's incredibly important. And I feel very honored to be able to collaborate in educating more people on those practices. So at the end of the day, it really does feel more than just a brand partnership. It feels like collaboration towards a more sustainable future overall. And it feels even more personal to me because before having access to professional equipment and materials, I started out working with a discarded point-and-shoot camera that my parents would bring on vacation. So that really helped me seeing firsthand how something that's useless to someone can become very much necessary to someone else. So we're planning to release this capsule collection in December, and it's gonna feature 6 unique designs, 3 of which we're previewing today as prototypes. So first one, we have our flip phone belt buckle that Bridie will demonstrate right now. And I encourage you to come and see the designs up close. They will be on display on the 2nd floor. So this is our adjustable flip phone belt. We also have, I'm wearing the tech nails today, made from all little discarded phone parts and buttons. And we also have here our wired headphones balaclava. So again, I think they're very fun to see up close so you can see really the functionality and the details that we've put into them. But this is just the start. There's so many exciting surprises that are going to roll out through this collaboration. And without wanting to give away too much, I'll just wrap things up by saying that the goal here is really to create a moment where tech recycling, upcycling, and refurbishing meets aesthetic elevation, and to create products that not only look great, but also bring true educational value into people's lives. So yeah, thank you all so much for being here, and I can't wait for all of you to be able to experience what we've been working on.
Thank you so much, Gabwa. I'm so excited about this collaboration. As we wrap up our discussion of the Downgrade Now campaign, I'm excited to share that we will be rolling it out this week in France, in the US, in the UK, in Germany, and in Spain. We truly believe that people are ready for a meaningful shift, whether it's through consuming less or making smarter purchasing decisions. And I hope you'll agree as well. So now, since I'm up here at a keynote, I couldn't resist having, well, let's say my own little one more thing. Except, of course, because we're Back Market, it's one less thing. As we've seen in Downgrade Now, the dirty little secret that big tech doesn't want you to know is that for nearly everything that you do with your phone, you don't need the newest and you don't need the most expensive. All you really need is a phone. And that's why I'm very excited to unveil Back Market's latest innovation, which isn't really an innovation at all. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Phone.
This is Phone. Phone is a phone that does all your phone things. Phone calls, phone texts, phone doom scrolls on the toilet, phone streams, phone likes, phone unlikes. If you can do it on a phone, you can do it with Phone. But what is Phone? This phone is Phone. And this phone? It's Phone too. All these phones, they're Phone. Professionally refurbished high-quality phones. Randomly selected, put in a nice phone box, and ready to do all your phone stuff with way less phone waste for one low phone price. Just pick Android or iOS, and you've got phone. Because for all the things you really do, you don't need new. You just need phone.
If you need one, you can leave with a phone today, a verified refurbished device that you can text your friends, ghost your boss, take way too many pictures of your pets, and do all of your phone things, all while saving hundreds of dollars or euros and a whole bunch of damage to Mother Earth. Phone will be on sale starting today in the United States for $249 and in France for 299 euros. I hope you get yours today. Now, back to you, Thibaut.
Thank you so much to everyone who participated in that keynote, and obviously to all of you that came in today with us and are still hopefully listening, because it's the very end of the keynote, not one less thing, not one more thing. I really hope everything we shared with you today resonates as much as possible, and you will be part of this revolution that we're trying to bring onward. So thank you very much, and see you soon in 10 years.